Hey, Bears fans, let's dive straight into the latest updates surrounding our beloved Chicago Bears. The offseason is shaping up to be quite eventful, and there are a lot of moving pieces that could impact the roster for the upcoming year. One of the biggest stories catching everyone's attention is the future of safety Jaquan Brisker. Brisker has been with the Bears for the past 4 years and has had a roller coaster journey since being drafted in the second round during Ryan Poles' early years as general manager. His career has been a mix of high-level performances and frustrating interruptions due to injuries, despite showing flashes of brilliance. Brisker has struggled to complete a full season until his most recent year, and his history with concussions has certainly raised concerns among the front office and coaching staff. Reports are now indicating that Brisker is likely to explore free agency in the upcoming offseason. While this might come as a disappointment to fans who have watched him develop into one of the team's more reliable defensive assets, the situation makes sense when considering his market value and the Bears' current financial constraints. Brisker's recent performances, particularly in key divisional matchups such as against the Los Angeles Rams, demonstrate the talent he brings to the field. In that game alone, he recorded 14 tackles and 2 pass deflections, showcasing both his physicality and awareness in coverage. However, with the team entering a season where difficult decisions must be made about multiple key players, the concern over his concussion history and durability is unavoidable. The organization has been cautious in the past, learning lessons from players like Kyler Gordon and T.J. Edwards, both of whom had injury histories that factored into the timing. In terms of their contract extensions, Brisker is projected to command a mid-level contract if he does hit the market, likely in the range of a 2-year deal worth around $20 to $24 million, which translates to roughly $10 to $12 million annually. A significant portion of that would be guaranteed, probably around 75%, while this represents a fair payday for his contributions. It is shorter and more structured to mitigate risk due to the serious nature of his past concussions. For a player still only 26 years old, this will be an important opportunity to secure his future while also giving the Bears flexibility to manage their salary cap and roster moves effectively. The Bears enter this offseason with limited cap space, estimated around $5 million before accounting for potential restructures or new signings. The team has 38 contracts already on the books, and they must balance extensions, new signings, and potential draft investments carefully, with notable contracts such as wide receiver DJ Moore and edge rusher Montre Hardage taking up significant space. The front office's decisions regarding Brisker will be crucial. Despite these challenges, the organization respects the value Brisker has brought to the team and is likely to honor his contributions while making calculated financial choices. His first complete season with the Bears saw him record 93 total tackles, including 47 solo, with 1 interception and 8 pass deflections, along with contributions on blitz packages, a sack, and a tackle for loss. These numbers reflect his versatility and impact in various defensive schemes. As the Bears navigate Brisker's potential departure or retention, they also face decisions regarding veteran safety Kevin Byard, who remains an important figure despite being on the wrong side of 30. The combination of age and contract considerations makes this a complex situation for the front office. Additionally, the team has younger prospects like Zay Frazier, a 6'3" defensive back, with the potential to transition into safety, offering some internal options if the team cannot secure both Brisker and Byard. Each of these factors creates a challenging balancing act as the Bears look to maintain defensive consistency while also planning for the long-term development of their roster. Fans are left with many questions about how the team will structure its safety depth chart and whether they will prioritize retaining Brisker or reallocating resources elsewhere. Turning attention to the draft, the Bears' selections are set and reflect the team's performance over the past season. They hold the 25th overall pick in the first round, followed by selections at 57th, 89th, 129th, 163rd, 239th, and 241st. Having 3 picks within the top 100 provides significant opportunities to address multiple needs and add quality talent to the roster. The first-round pick at 25 positions the Bears to secure a high-impact player, potentially on defense, which is crucial given the upcoming departures and uncertainties in the linebacker and safety positions. The organization has demonstrated strategic planning with these picks, ensuring a balance of immediate contributions and future potential. This draft is particularly deep in defensive line talent, which could allow the Bears to bolster their pass rush or fortify run defense without sacrificing quality in other areas. With the current coaching staff and front office having developed a clearer vision of team needs, the draft could be a turning point in solidifying the roster for the next competitive cycle. Additionally, there is potential for the team to acquire extra selections if certain transactions occur, such as the possible appointment of Ian Cunningham as general manager of another team. Should such a move materialize, the Bears stand to gain additional high-round selections, further enhancing their draft strategy and depth-building efforts. These developments indicate an active and strategic offseason that could reshape the defensive and overall makeup of the team. The Bears' first confirmed meeting with the draft prospect linebacker, Shad Banks Jr., has also generated excitement. Banks, coming out of the University of Texas San Antonio after transferring from TCU, is an athletic linebacker with a combination of speed, size, and versatility at 6'1" and 230 pounds. The 23-year-old athlete possesses the type of explosiveness and field awareness that could make him a valuable contributor on both defense and special teams. His college production, including 94 total tackles, 56 solo, 3 interceptions, 5 pass deflections, 7.5 tackles for loss, to sacks, and contributions to forced and recovered fumbles, highlights his ability to impact the game in multiple ways. Banks' athleticism is further emphasized by his background as a former junior Olympian and triple jump champion, demonstrating his speed, explosiveness, and coordination with key players in the linebacker room such as Ruben Hippoly, Noah Sue, and DeMarco Jackson facing injury uncertainties. The addition of a versatile and dynamic linebacker like Banks could be critical to the team's defensive depth. The Bears are in a position where young talent must complement experienced players, and the infusion of athleticism and potential from prospects like Banks provides flexibility for the coaching staff to experiment with schemes and rotations. Dennis Allen and the defensive staff are likely to value a player who can perform in multiple roles, contribute on special teams, and help stabilize a position group that has experienced instability over the past season. The combination of established veterans, potential returners, and incoming draft talent sets the stage for a significant evolution of the Bears' defensive identity. As the offseason progresses, the Bears will need to make critical decisions regarding both their veteran leaders and promising newcomers, balancing financial constraints, injury histories, and the need for roster flexibility will define the strategy over the next few months. Decisions surrounding Jaquan Brisker's future, the potential retention of Kevin Byard, the integration of young defensive backs like Zay Frazier, and the addition of impactful draft prospects like Shad Banks Jr. will shape not only the team's depth chart, but also the overall competitiveness of the Bears for the coming season. With a combination of strategic planning, draft positioning, and talent evaluation, the front office and coaching staff have an opportunity to lay the foundation for both immediate and long-term success. Moving further into the Bears' offseason, one of the biggest areas of focus is clearly strengthening the linebacker cores, with multiple veterans uncertain due to contracts or injuries. The team must identify players who can step in and contribute immediately, while also developing for the long term. Shad Banks Jr. is just the first of what could be several additions aimed at shoring up this critical unit. His combination of size, speed, and versatility makes him an intriguing prospect, capable of playing multiple roles depending on the defensive scheme. The Bears' defensive staff, led by Dennis Allen, has shown a preference for athletes who can cover the field quickly and make plays in space, and Banks fits that mold perfectly. Beyond his measurable athletic traits, his production at the collegiate level shows a player with instincts and football IQ, capable of reading plays and reacting decisively. In addition to incoming draft talent, the Bears will have to make significant decisions regarding free agency. With Jaquan Brisker likely testing the market, the team must consider whether to pursue a replacement or focus on retaining another key contributor. The combination of Brisker's concussion history and the team's limited cap space complicates matters, but his on-field performance suggests he still has considerable value. Players like Brisker often present front offices with difficult choices. Do you risk a substantial contract for a proven playmaker with injury concerns? Or do you allocate resources toward multiple other positions and hope to draft a successor? For the Bears, this balancing act is a defining challenge of the offseason. Another pressing consideration is the safety position more broadly, with Kevin Byard entering free agency and other young safeties such as Zay Frazier still unproven at the NFL level. Chicago may be looking to the draft or undrafted free agency to fill gaps. The team's strategy might include retaining one veteran, while supplementing depth through rookie contracts. Such an approach allows the Bears to maintain leadership and continuity in the secondary while also developing younger players with high potential. The interplay between experience and youth in the safety room will be pivotal for the defensive scheme moving forward, particularly given the aggressive, multifaceted approach the staff is known for in coverage and blitz packages. Looking at the draft as a whole, the Bears' positioning allows for flexibility and strategic maneuvering, holding the 25th overall pick in the first round. They can target high-impact defensive players who address immediate needs, while also considering offensive investments. The following selections at 57th and 89th provide further opportunities to address the roster in the mid-rounds, typically a source of versatile contributors who can step in and play special teams, rotational roles, or even compete for starting positions over time. This draft strategy reflects the organization's careful planning, balancing immediate roster needs with the long-term vision of sustainable success. Defensive line talent is particularly abundant in this draft, which could allow the Bears to select a player who bolsters their front seven without sacrificing other positional needs. The addition of a disruptive defensive lineman can change the dynamics of both pass rush and run defense, providing the linebackers and secondary with more time to read plays and react. The synergy between the defensive line and linebacking cores is crucial, especially for a team looking to develop a more aggressive and flexible scheme under Dennis Allen. Pairing incoming talent like Shad Banks Jr. with an impactful defensive lineman could create a core defensive unit capable of making significant plays and influencing the outcome of games. The Bears' front office has demonstrated a willingness to move strategically, considering potential trades or additional draft picks if the opportunity rises. The possibility of gaining a third-round selection due to other personnel movements, such as a general manager shift in another team, could further enhance the team's ability to address multiple roster needs in a single draft. Such acquisitions would not only provide more chances to select high-quality talent, but also allow for greater roster flexibility and depth across both sides of the ball. This proactive approach is part of a broader philosophy of building a competitive, sustainable team rather than relying solely on immediate fixes. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy, drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The sports landscape in the United States was taken by surprise after the Chicago Bears became the center of one of the most talked about rumors of the season. Quiet conversations behind closed doors have evolved into loud whispers across the league, suggesting that the Bears are preparing to announce the arrival of a major star from the Denver Broncos. While nothing has been officially confirmed, the mere possibility has already sent shockwaves through fans, analysts, and rival franchises. According to sources close to the situation, negotiations have been ongoing for weeks, conducted with an unusual level of secrecy. The Bears' front office, often criticized in the past for conservative moves, now appears determined to make a bold statement. The potential acquisition of a Broncos star is being interpreted as a clear signal that the franchise is no longer content with rebuilding narratives or long-term promises. Instead, Chicago seems eager to accelerate its competitive timeline and reshape its identity. Speculation around the player involved has fueled endless debate. Some insiders believe it is a proven leader with playoff experience, while others point to a younger star who could redefine the Bears' future for years to come. What adds intrigue is Denver's willingness to listen. The Broncos, facing their own internal reassessments, may see this as an opportunity to recalibrate their roster, even if it means parting with a fan favorite. For Bears supporters, the rumor represents a rare moment of optimism mixed with disbelief. The idea of stealing a cornerstone talent from a rival franchise has sparked hope that Chicago is ready to compete on a national stage again. Meanwhile, Broncos fans are left uneasy, questioning whether this move would signal a deeper transition within their organization. Around the league, executives and coaches are watching closely. If confirmed, this move could shift power dynamics and influence future negotiations across the NFL. Until an official announcement is made, the story remains in the realm of speculation. Yet one thing is certain: the Bears have already succeeded in capturing the attention of the entire country. And the echo of this rumor is far from fading. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.